I'm here with N0tail. What's your full name? Give me your full name.
My full name is Johan Sundstein, and yeah, my nickname is N0tail.
And what country are you from?
I'm from Denmark.
Denmark, a Dane, okay. And you are known very much to the Dota community for being very, you're kind of a fun-loving guy on your stream. I watch your stream a little bit. And you play some heroes that are pretty interesting. How come, and I know a lot of people are going to hate you guys for this, why didn't you pick Meepo against the Korean team?
We just found it kind of funny the way that we just got very similar draft every game, and we still wanted to play safe. Like, even if you're playing a bad team in a tournament like this, where one game can win you a lot of money, you still want to play what you think is going to give you the biggest chance to win.
You don't have confidence in your Meepo?
I have, but the rest not so much.
Okay,
yeah.
all right, I see. What makes you so good at heroes like that?
I think most importantly is that you get to play them a lot, like heroes like Invoker or Meepo or something like that. It's obviously like it's like driving a car. If you drive with stick, then for me at first you're gonna focus a lot on the gear, changing gear and so on. But eventually it becomes instinctive to do. And the same goes for heroes like Invoker and Meepo, that some things just get easier over time and become more of a reflex. So that's one thing. And another thing is like, I think you play better if you play heroes that you enjoy playing.
And what was your experience, in Korea playing Nexon? Like, what was that like?
That was great. Like, it was, what do you call it? TV, televised.
Yeah, so felt like big time, right?
Yeah, so everything is on time. Everything is very, very serious. And as a player, it feels kind of unique compared to what you're used to, at least for me, besides international. Like, international, you had the same kind of vibe about how things need to be on time and how serious things are, and you still get, like, pampered a lot. Like, it feels good as a player.
Your team is the only team that's pretty much had no changes. I know Na'Vi and Alliance didn't have any changes either. I mean, but you guys have been pretty stable for quite a while. Why do you think that is? And, no changes until TI4, or what's the deal?
No changes till TI4. We all made an agreement to play Dota full on for a year. And it's, even if skill were a question, which I don't think it is, like I feel very confident in our potential, skill-wise. But even if that was a question, I still don't think that we'd want to change anything up because of the way things are. Like, we all have a great time every time we're together, and we all like to work with each other. Whereas when we look at other teams, they always have these issues, and you look at the people that are the issues, and you don't really want to work with them. But it's like a passion and work thing we're doing. So you gotta like kind of work together in two ways. And
what do you think? How do you think you guys are gonna do in this tournament?
I feel pretty confident in making it far in this tournament, but there's obviously big competition, and I'm not really 100% sure on how the bracket is. Or the tournament platform. So, like, that changes things for me. I like it more when it's a lot of best of threes and a loser bracket. I think we can do better. And if there's like more single elimination going on, then
it's 7 games.
Yeah,
and then top 4 or not. That's pretty much it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like,
7 best of ones.
We're very confused. We arrived like late last night, and yeah, we don't know much.
7 best of ones, and then if you place top 4, you're in the semifinals, and that's it.
But then we're gonna make it top 4 easy, okay. And then after that, like, you gotta get through Mushi, and that's gonna be hard.
You think DK will be top 4?
Yes. I mean, nothing stops Mushi. Right. Top 2 at least.
Well, who? Tell us about the team then. I interviewed Hani before. I think he's the only one I interviewed out of your team. What's living with those guys like?
Everyone has their thing. When you live together with someone, you're gonna realize certain things that you don't do, you don't like, you're surprised about. And for instance, like Fly, he's very bad at drying his back. After a shower, his back is always wet. And the same thing goes for the toilet floor. It's all wet. Like, that's one thing you gotta get used to, and that's why that could be a valid reason why you dodge a room with him if you have the option to. You don't want a wet toilet floor, but I mean, that's small things. There's not really anything big. Some people are more dirty, some people are more clean, but in general, I don't think we have a problem living together. Like,
you got some people that work out on the team. You gonna go to the gym? Gotta catch up.
Yeah, I know. I think they're the ones, dragging everyone a bit more up. I'm like in the middle, I think, when it comes to health and stuff, but I'm trying to tag along a little. it's on.
It's easier when there's a lot of people doing it, though.
Yeah, it is.
It's hard to discipline yourself when you're by yourself.
Yeah, I would say Fly is really good at that. Like, he would not care so much what others are doing. He would always go for, he's very disciplined, like, at his workout and health stuff.
Well, tell our community a little bit about yourself. Like, what do you do outside of Dota for fun?
I wish I could spend more time with it, but I do spend time with my own dog and going like.
What kind of dog do you have?
Labrador.
Oh man, a lab.
Mixed
Very,
between.
very common house dog.
It's a very common house dog. It's my first dog.
What's his name or her name?
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Like The Lion King?
Yep.
You like that movie?
Yeah, the movie is great. But mainly it was because when I went to pick him up when he was 8 weeks old, he kind of looked like a warthog eating. Like he ate from the grass, and I just pictured a warthog. But then, yeah, it was.
So now you got to get a meerkat. They can
I
be friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So go on Timon. Yeah. But nah, that's something I wish I could do more. Spend more time with dogs in particular. But I like animals.
If you're in the house, and you're probably in the house a lot because you're scrimming and playing Dota and stuff, and if you have your dog, is your dog there?
No, not our boot camp, and I live in an apartment. So, but he's there when I'm at the apartment, and we're back at home.
And what else do you do? What do you do for fun?
I used to go a lot more to a net cafe. Now I don't so much. Besides that, we're traveling a lot lately. I can only say for the past 6 months, I've not really had much of a real life, except for playing Dota, making money, and traveling. But there's things like friends and stuff I try to catch up on when I'm home, like basic.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah, you could call that.
Whoa.
I'm dating someone. Let's say that.
And how did you guys meet?
DreamHack.
DreamHack. Okay. She's Swedish.
Oh damn! How do you? You're pretty good. Yeah.
I know. Well, they're not bad looking in Sweden.
No, they're quite good.
They all have a certain way about them. That's when Bruno was living over there. He was just freaking out too. But long distance is difficult though.
Yeah, I mean it is. That's something you got. I'm not used to it either, but that's something you try to work out.
And is Fnatic treating you guys okay? The management and everything?
Yeah, Fnatic's treating us really great.
No?
Nah, they are. Of course they are.
You got new jerseys.
Yeah, we got new jerseys. I mean, even though, like this line here, I don't approve, but I mean, at least they're working on it. You know.
What's wrong with the line?
This line, I don't know. It feels like it's just not supposed to be there.
They're tight. Gotta.
No, but this is one thing about Fnatic is if you want medium, you order large. If you want large, you gotta go like beyond XL. But that's minor things. I mean, we're really happy with the way things are with Fnatic. Obviously,
yeah, it's nice. I mean, you guys are one of the more stable teams. You got a lot of fans, and you're probably gonna be. I don't think there's been a team that's been exactly the same other than IG through all the.
IG changed after this TI.
Yeah, but I mean like through TI3 to now, right? I think like Navi changed and Alliance changed through TI2. I mean, to now. So it's like, I don't know. Like you guys seem, you gonna pull out anything new and strange this time, or what?
I would say we're the first ones to try something new if we think it works. There's a reason why some heroes are picked and banned very frequently, and it's because of some teams tried them at first. And I still like the whole way the meta works. I think now the meta works the way it should, where you ban according to teams more so than you ban according to a meta game.
Yeah, that's much more fun than watching.
Yeah, exactly. The same
dark
Darkseid ban that was like from TI2 to TI3. But I would say that we're not afraid to run something. So in the future, I'm thinking we would run some unconventional stuff, and we're still sticking to what we think works.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you specifics, but I'm looking forward to some. Oh yeah, well, teams shouldn't let you guys have Wisp.
Oh yes, they should. Of course they should.
You guys are because you're so bad with it or something.
No, like the logic that the VP had. NS, he was captain for I don't know how it is now. He was drafting last week and next week he's not. But anyways, like from TI2 to TI3, he was the guy who kept like, today we're gonna beat Wisp. Then he gave it to us, and then it didn't work. But then he kept trying. He was persistent, So that's something I admire. I think that's something you need to do.
All right. Well, we don't want to keep you too long. You have matches to play, things to sign, stuff like that. So, do your sponsor shout outs and all that stuff.
Yeah. Shout out to all our sponsors and my team. I'm gonna have to. Fnatic, of course. Fnatic, ISO, MSI, Winamax. Obviously, Steel Series. Don't forget Steel Series. Steel Series is very important. And big love to those guys, like making everything possible here. Like at the moment, this is turning out to be one of the greater events as well. So, yeah, shout out to everyone making this happen, and to all the other teams that went through the same travels that we did. We feel your pain.
Okay, and thank you for the interview. Follow this guy on Twitter. What's your Twitter?
At Fnatic.n0tail. My Facebook, I don't use Facebook. Don't go there. Just at Fnatic.n0tail on Twitter.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, and subscribe, check out all our other videos, and we'll be back later with more interviews. Good luck.
Thank you.
And I'll see you in there.